Peace. So, I've managed to remember another dream. This was a strange one again. Right, so I'm a fireman in this dream, apparently, and I got about two other crew members. And we've stopped at these lights, and the other blokes are like, we better look for somewhere to stop for the night, or it's going to run out of drive time. I'm going to have to faff around trying to look for somewhere to sleep. And it's somewhere just around the corner. So we've just got it in time. So across the road is the hotel where my mum used to work when I was a kid. So I'm in my hometown, but we don't stop in that hotel. There's another hotel just around the corner, but there's no hotel in real life. There never has been around that corner, but there was in a dream. So anyway, we park up the fire engine, get into the room, put our things down. So we decide to go for a drink in town. So we come out now. Apparently it's through one of the cupboard doors. So we don't come out the way we came, we go through a cupboard door. And we're walking through town, we go through that way. So we go in this bar. And this bar is in Africa. So all of a sudden now, we're in Africa. In this big ballroom setting with all the tables and chairs set out. So we go to get a drink at the bar. I'm all excited now because we're in Africa. So I look across and there's this table full of all sorts of fruit and cocktails and stuff. So I go to have a look. So I'm weaving myself through all the tables and chairs and whatnot. But there's hardly anyone in there. So anyway, I gets over to the table now. I'm ecstatic and bemused at the same time at the size of these plantain bananas. They're absolutely huge. I've never seen anything like it. It's I can't get over the size of them. They're absolutely huge. Massive things. So I'm shouting across the room, hey, picking one of them up. Have a look at these bananas. They're absolutely huge. You ever seen anything like it before? I'm going crazy over these bananas. I can't get over them. So I'm getting my phone now, taking a picture of these bananas because no one's going to believe me how big these bananas are. Well, plantain. So I'm going on about these bananas. I'm absolutely lost control over these bananas for some reason. So I keep on shouting over, come on, have a look, come have a look. Everyone's like, what's the problem? I goes, you're not going to believe this, come have a look. So anyway, start walking over. And now there's a few more people coming in now. Because there's some sort of show starting. Some sort of comedy act. So I hear it in the background. And it's a woman. Proper African, accent. And she's tearing into the crowd. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking to myself, hold on, there's something not quite right here. So I turn around and I'm looking over. And it's this really short little white woman with a mic. I'm thinking to myself, that's not the comedian. That voice doesn't go over that woman. There's a little tiny short white woman. So the guys are coming over now. They're having a look at these plantains. And these plantains are massive, man. What the hell's going on? I goes, I don't know. But now this woman's caught my attention. So I'm listening to her now to try and see if her voice is matching up. And sure enough, it's a voice, but she sounds like a proper black woman. So I'm stunned now. I'm like, this is weird. So she's got this really heavy black African woman accent on her, but she's a tiny little woman. So I'm looking over now, she's in the distance, and she's walking over to this person in the crowd. And all of a sudden, she goes behind this person. And I thought she was wrapping her hands around her, but under closer inspection, she's got like tentacles. She hasn't got hands, she's got like short stub tentacles for hands and feet. And she wraps both of them around this woman's waist. And this woman's like freaking out. Yeah, I mean, it's like, get off, get off, get off. And I'm like, what the hell's going on here? But this woman's going on like nothing's happening, it's just normal. So she's walking off now in her little stumpy tentacles. And she's just carrying on her stand up act. Yeah, I mean, just tearing into the spectators, like. I think to myself, I hope she don't point us out. Yeah, I mean, and starts having a go at us. So anyway, I'm trying to like sneak off before she can see us. She watches us like walk off towards the exit, but she doesn't pay us no mind. So I'm like, thank God for that. So anyway, as we're going out now, I find ourselves back in our hotel room. So like all of a sudden now we've just come from Africa again, but ended up in the hotel room, which was quite weird. Very, very strange. So anyway, this is morning time now all of a sudden, and we've got to get ready, for our next shift. So we get all the gear on and everything. We go towards the fire engine, and then I start up the fire engine and start driving off, and that was it. Dream ended. There was a bit more to it than that, but again, I've left it a bit late. I should catch these dreams when they're fresh, because there's a little bit more to it, but it's a blank now. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to study Carl Jung and Freud with these dreams, because these dreams are. I've got to suss out the symbology. Dreams are really weird, aren't they? Really strange. Yeah, I wonder what that was all about. But yeah, until the next one. Peace.